Arcade Perfect by Arse. All right, I'm late. So what? You know me by now. Anyway, good evening. How are we? I was actually going to have the intro to Thunderstruck by AC/DC, just a little kind of intro to Thunderbolt. I know it's not really, doesn't really tie in, but anyway, I didn't have time, and it would probably be copyright striked anyway. So anyway, listen, how the hell are you? You've grown. Let's have a quick swatch and see who's in tonight. We've got Mark, whatever. We've got Del Boy. We've got Refraction. We've got Mr. Jones. We've got Craig, and we've got Adam. Listen, Adam, thank you very much for the. I just noticed you've done a video response to your own question, actually. Top 10 top gaming moments. So I'm going to watch that later on. Feel free, Adam. In fact, can you actually post links in this? Because I've said a few times to a few people about pasting a link, and you never ever do it. So yeah, I'm good, Alex. Thank you very much. Hope you're well. I don't know if I told you, my daughter's right into, I can't remember what it is. It's a manga game of some sort. Well, she's into manga, full stop. She's into cosplay. She dresses up as in cosplay, and she's been playing some what the hell, Kingdom Hearts. That's it, Kingdom Hearts. She's been playing that on the well. She managed. I was actually quite impressed. You can tell that she's my daughter. She managed to download a PlayStation 2 emulator to play the game, which just happens to be PCX X2. And she was telling me that quite a few of her pals have been playing this. And when I told her that I was mates with one of the guys that actually wrote it, she instantly was Instagramming people. She was absolutely made up and really impressed that I know one of the guys that works in that emulator. So there you go. There you go. Right, anyway, right, enough of my waffling. Yeah, enough of my waffling. Good evening. I've already said good evening to Craig, haven't I? Yeah. Right, anyway, Operation Thunderbolt, very, very frightening, Galileo. Yeah, I was looking through the Arcade Perfects that I've not done, and I'm kind of I'm starting to, I don't know, the games that I've got in it are games that I'm like, they're a bit, I've got things like Rainbow Islands. No, I haven't got Rainbow Islands, by the way, that will never happen. I've got things like the New Zealand Story, I've got Bubble Bobble. There's a few games. If anybody can come up with some classic arcade games, now I don't want you to say, I don't know, some, like Donkey Kong, whatever, because there's too many. What I'm wanting is games that had official releases, that there's not going to be 50 million different games. So if you can think of a game that I've not done, and there is, I mean, I've done, let's have a quick wee look. I mean, it's scandalous, absolutely scandalous how many I've done. Arcade Perfect's done. Now, yep, Dale, you're absolutely correct. However, you have missed out one, and I noticed that myself because I thought, hang on, there must be a version of that available. I have done 100. Let me see, 100. Well, I've got a title there, so it's 112. No, 113. Arcade Perfect my Arses, and I've not done Bubble Bobble. Have I done Dragon Breed? Yeah, I did that last week, so I can unhighlight that one. Well, in fact, you know what? I'll just share the screen. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. Right, there you are. I don't know if you can see that at all. I'll make it a wee bit bigger. Like that, so you can hopefully see it. Yeah, there, right, you can sod off. There you go. That's all the Arcade Perfects that I've done. Bubble Bobble. The thing is about Bubble Bobble, they're all. I mean, I don't really like the game, but they're all pretty good conversions. I don't think there's really a bad one. Bubble Bobble, Dragon Breed, I've done. I can take that one off my list. Gemini Wing, yeah. Iron Horse. Now, I thought that there was going to be versions of that for everything, and I could only find it. There's only been a couple of versions. Can somebody else Google it? Google Iron Horse by Konami. Jackal, yeah, it's a bit of a crap game if you ask me. Joust, yeah, see, I don't know how many official Joust. Joust is a game I don't really like. Mario Brothers, another, yeah. Mortal Kombat. I'm starting to get I've included Mortal Kombat, but I don't really want to do that one because it's just like SNES and Mega Drive, and see, that's getting into kind of new territory, like a 1990 console's new, but it is to me. New Zealand Story, mentioned that. Ninja Spirit, I think, is that 3-4 screen extravaganza thing. Operation Thunderbolt, P47's a kind of horizontal thing. Rygar, now, I don't know if I've done Rygar. I think I probably have, if somebody can check it. Sheolan's Road, yeah, that's one I could certainly do. Sheolan's Road was kind of the sort of spiritual successor to Year Kung Fu, and Up and Down. I don't think there was that many of that. Toki, I've actually done two. I've done two Arcade Perfect my Arse. So if you don't like the first one, you can go and watch the second one. So anyway, yeah, that's my Arcade Perfect my Arse is where we are. So what are we doing tonight? Operation Thunderbolt. Right. Yeah, that's what I thought, Colin. Iron Horse only appeared to be released in the C64, which is really surprising. Why would that be? Why would they only release Why would they only release it on one system? Right. Anyway, listen. I was trying to mess about with the OBM thing, but you know what? I'll save that for another day. So you're going to get it old-fashioned Bank Panic. I haven't done that deal actually. I'll add that on. What was I talking about? Yeah, you're going to get the old-fashioned way. It's just going to be on StreamYard. And what I'll maybe do is I'll make the resolution. What am I doing now? How do we do that? Display settings. Yeah, there we go. We want number 2 to be is that it? 1024. Keep changes. There we go. Right. So anyway, let's kick it off. So what was the first one? Let's just kick it off with. No, what are we doing? We need to do the arcade one. Blimey, I'm not on the ball at all tonight. Because I thought this was actually a fairly recent version of MAME, and it was August 2008. So this is what 13 years old. I don't see any point in actually. I don't see any point in updating it. There's really nothing there that I'm going to be interested in. Right, default game options, running a window. Yep, controllers. We want to do mouse. Hopefully that's going to work with the mouse. So, Operation Thunderbolt. Let's see what it says. Terrorists have seized a passenger aeroplane and will execute all the hostages if their demands are not met. It's up to you, the veteran soldier known as Lone Wolf, to return to action and rescue those hostages before time runs out. Thankfully, you're not alone in this mission, so bring a friend and have a blast by blasting the enemies into oblivion. It was I don't think it was a light gun. I don't think they were light guns, actually. Yeah. What I was going to say, I didn't, Craig. I'll tell you about it later on, buddy. Yeah, there was. It's not a light gun. It wasn't a light gun. All right, so there's Operation Wolf, Operation Wolf 3, and Operation Tiger. Wonder if they're in coin ops. Anyway, right. Let's get back into this. So Operation Thunderbolt. Right. That's working all right. We seem to have a second player. That doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, this was the. Oh, really, Adam? Is that right? In your versions, MAME, do you have bug fixes? See, I'm old school. I was always led to think that the old versions were better, and the more up to date that the MAME was, the more accurate the games became. But it used to kind of break games as well. So, what you're telling me, you're actually telling me that it would be worthwhile updating it. Right. Anyway, how do we start? Let's just input this game. Right, player. Right, joystick. No, I don't want that. We want button that, and then we want that. Oops. And go back down, and then go bink. Right, coin 1 is going to be 5, and start is going to be that. Right, here we go. Now, I have played Operation Wolf a fair bit, but I can't say I've played this. I've maybe played it a couple of times. There we go. Roy Adams, Mercenary, Greenberries, Vietnam, Nicaragua, Congo, Operation Wolf. There's a bit of a hero.
Initiated. Rescue all hostages. Gather intelligent information.
Apologies for the for that crosshair. I don't know how you get rid of that. Yeah, I mean the scrolling, the updates, not the smoothest, but you know you need to remember when this came out, this was all sprite based. Obviously, this was at a time when political correctness did not exist. How do you reload? Alright, I'm guessing you have to shoot. Obviously, you're not going to have infinite ammunition. Oh, kill the cat. Whatever it is, a mouse? Or it might be one of these big horrible, is it camel spiders or something they're called? They're absolutely enormous spider looking things that you get in that neck of the woods. Are horrible, horrible looking things. Oh, pick that thing up, whatever that is. Is that the end of first level? God, that was easy. Hi, Jonathan. How you doing, buddy?
Confiscate ammunition and means of transportation.
Right, now we're into kind of more Operation Wolf territory. Oh, nah, bollocks. Oh, kill the cat. That's going to hurt. Right, I'm assuming I'm going to get to the... Oh, it's my energy that's almost down. Oh, you can't destroy the barrels. Oh, we want to get that. We need some ammunition if we can, or health, I should say. And I'm out of... That's me dead. Out of ammo. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, I think I do prefer Operation Wolf, to be perfectly honest with you. Only need to focus on the left half of the screen. Ah, right. Didn't actually realise that. I think you also get bullets by shooting the cartridges they drop. Right, okay. Anyway, right, that's arcade. That's alright. So let's just get rid of that. That's the only thing, having a smaller screen. Everything's kind of shrunk a wee bit. Right, okay, Amstrad. I don't want to use that. I want to go into this. Yeah, Colin, you forgot the Spectrum. Apparently there is a Spectrum version out as well, which I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Oh, come on. Oh, that doesn't matter. It's okay. It looks like we're going to get the full screen in. Right, insert disk image. So how are everybody? That's not even English. How is everybody? You all right? At least we're almost, well, we're kind of almost halfway through the week. What we're looking for, Operation Thunderbolt Trainer. No, we'll just go for normal one. Open disk. Oh, doesn't like that. We'll need to go for the one that's got a... Oh, bollocks, it's gone back to this again. Apologies to anybody that missed the... even the Marcy, that missed the, what do you call it, live stream on Sunday. Like I says, real life does come along from time to time and demand my time, and I just thought there was no way I was going to be able to do a live stream, and then things kind of changed a wee bit, and I thought, you know what, stuff it, we can get an hour. So it's still good, although I think the how's the emulation with RetroArch? Is it any better for the X68000? Because that one that I use, it's not really all that good. Right, we're going to have to go for this one. At least it's loading this one, which is good. Good stuff, Craig. I'm actually, I did 4.5 miles tonight, so I'm out. I did 5 miles on Sunday, 4 miles tonight, and then I'll be back out on Thursday. And so I'm running 3 times a week, which is, it's not much, but you know what? I kind of feel like I feel like I'm a runner again. I mean, I'm still slow as a week in the jail, but right, hang on. We don't want infinite credits. Right, so we want player 1. How do you change it? You just press number 1. No, we don't want keys. Oh, bollocks. Right, how do we change? Right, I think that's it, is it? Does that mean player 1 is joystick? I hope it does. Evening, Chronosoft, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me again, mate. Yeah, I hope that's joystick. No. Right, player 1, 2, joystick. It's not very clear actually. Right, let's number 1. Number 4 is number 1 player start. Right, hopefully this is joystick. Right, I don't appear to be doing anything. Good lord. Right, I can't see. Press start to continue. Or does that mean... right, I don't think this is actually doing anything. We're going to have to reload it. I don't know what's going on there. Right, we're going to have to try redoing it again. Yeah, graphics are quite nice. It'd actually help if I could play the thing right enough, but right, we don't want that, so no. I don't speak French, so I'm not even going to attempt to put an accent on. Right, so let's get this right. So, how do I know what 1 define keys, 2 keyboard, 3 joystick? So how do I know what is... So presumably I press number 3, and does that... See, it's now saying 2 joystick. What does that mean? I'm not following this at all. I'm actually baffled. How do I know what is what? You press 3 and it says player 1 joystick, player 2 keyboard. Is that right, do you think? I don't know. Right, we'll try once more. No, Colin, this is the... no, I don't think this is working again. Right, I'm pressing fire buttons and it is doing... But there's no... but look, I'm pressing fire and there is... Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening at all. Right, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to go... I want to play it. So what I'm going to have to do is... see, it's saying press start to continue. Does that mean... Yeah, if it's a 2-player game, presumably. But this is... It's not doing anything. Absolutely not doing anything at all. I mean, I'm pressing fire buttons. There's nothing here to... Press start to continue. Right, you know what I'm going to have to do? That's a pain in the arse. Right, what I'll do, and I hate playing with keys, but to actually try to play this, we need to I think it is, Paul, but the problem is it's not doing anything, so I don't think there's... I don't think this is working. Well, it probably is working. I think it's probably going on to keys, so I'll give the keys a go. This is going to be fun. Christ, we're at half an hour in, we've not even played, we've not even washed any dishes at all yet. Right, last go, and if we can't get it going, then we're just going to have to kind of watch the demo thing. Right, define keys. Up can be A, Z, I don't know, J, K, fire, rocket. So it's J, K, L. J, K, L. Oh, bugger off. Down. J, K, L, rocket. Player 1, start 1, 2. This is bloody... You know what, I was going to say... like 4. I'm guessing if I bought this, I would have instructions, to be fair, so I'm not going to start slating it just because I don't know what I'm doing. Right, I'm pressing spacebar, which should be rocket, and it's doing nothing. So I have really no idea. Right, you know what? Doesn't matter. We're just going to have to base it on this. I mean, graphics look all right. There's an awful lot. It's all a bit a mess. I mean, the graphics at the side, I wouldn't call it exactly kind of smooth update, but the actual colour is really, really nice. There's even the cat running across the road there as well. Was it? I was shooting down the bottom there? I don't think so. So was it actually doing something, Adam, you think? I have this problem all the time when I play this, when I play the Amstrad. In fact, any game, any system that requires keys, I'm out. I'm not going to define the keys. I'm going to go for 4 for one player start. Try again. Ah! Right, okay, you know what? I can see the... Hey, I've got points. Bloody hell, this is absolutely impossible. The fact that I'm playing with keys and I have no idea where I'm actually shooting. Right, okay. I mean, graphically wise, it's nice. I don't know. There's just a bit much going on for my liking. Perhaps if I could play with the joystick, then I may enjoy that a bit more. But no, graphically wise, it just looks a bit cluttered. The update's not the best, but sound is pretty good, and graphics, to be fair, are really nice. So anyway, right, let's get one that I can actually play. Amstrad. Right, let's go for the Atari ST. That is difficult. The fact that you're playing with a the hell is that? Jekyll and Hyde, right? What we're looking for here? We're looking for Operation Garfield. No, thank you. Thunderbolt. There we go. I won't just need. I'm just thinking I could probably get away with actually making this normal size, because I mean I can play the C64 full screen. The Spectrum one you can make pretty big. So I'm just going to put this back because it looks a bit shit. Keep changes. Okay, right. Right, where are we? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to make this a wee bit bigger, like so. Right, the replicants present Operation Thunderbolt, cracked by Snake. Cheers, Colin.
Operation initiated. Rescue all hostages. Gather intelligent information.
Hi, Mark. How you doing? Oh, bloody hell! Right. Oh my goodness. This is very, very difficult. Trying to play it with no cursor. is really, really, really hard. The fact that I'm using an emulator and the mouse control in the Atari ST emulators is not really the greatest control system in the world. And the only way I can see where I'm firing is by actually firing, if that makes any sense. Right, so I'm kind of in the middle of the screen. Let's just shake the mouse about. Now, I don't know if this would be any easier playing it on an original ST. I could actually check it because I've got an ST down there. I hardly actually play it, to be fair, but... Right, crash and burn. Right, it's just reset. You know what? That'll do. It does look really nice. In fact, you know, let me just load that once more, just so I can kind of comment, so we can have a look at the graphics. I was too busy rabbiting on about the lack of crosshairs. Yeah, that is bizarre, because I mean, I think Operation Wolf had the crosshair.
Operation initiated. Rescue all hostages. Gather.
It's got the speech. The update's not bad. You know what? I would have said this was a decent version had it not been for the absolutely ridiculous choice to go for no crosshair. This just makes it utterly unplayable. Let's just use all my grenades. Yeah, I mean, that says, you know, from a technical point of view, this could have been nice, but as I says, why they chose to, you know what, they should have had, at least had the option to turn it off or turn it on, but to have it no crosshair. No, sorry lads, that's not a good choice at all. Yeah, probably something like that, Dale. They should have, I mean, how difficult would it have been to give you the option? Beats a shit out of me, as I say. Anyway, right, that was the Atari ST. I'm not really looking forward to playing these anymore. Let's go for the Spectrum. There we go. Operation Thunderbolt. That's me after a curry on a Saturday night. Right, play game. Emulator cannot be found. Right, a minute. I don't know why I tried to load Spectaculator. Right. I'm assuming pressing space is going to do it. Right, here we go. Operation Thunderbolt. Right, let me read this. Note: use T, Y, and U to pause. On a 2 joystick game, play Oh, come on, it's got this stupid bloody thing again. That was too quick. Right, come on, help me out here. What do I press? What do I press to make the, to put this onto a joystick? I mean, presumably we need to go, right, that's going to Kempston. So is that going to mean that I'm playing with a Kempston joystick? And number 4 is a 1-player start. Right, I didn't realise this was a multi-load. I don't know what it's doing. Searching for level 1 apparently. If I can't get this going, I wonder if there's a disc version. Right, I'm assuming that's not working. Let's see if there's a disc version. There we go. +3 disc. Why does it keep looking for spin? We want it spectaculator. That's odd. Hang on a little second. Spectaculator. Why is that? I don't know why. I'll move spin down the bottom. I don't know why that's not trying to use spectaculator. Try again. Oh God, we're not doing very well here at all. Hunchback Arcade Perfect, my arse. I think I've probably done that, Stephen. Why is that doing that? Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try a different. That was the ZX Sinclair, so let's go for Specky Mania. Have I got a Specky Mania? Ah, bollocks. Right, I don't know why. How else can we do this? What else can we do? Extras. Well, it's not going to make any difference because that should be running with Spectaculator, but for some reason it's defaulting to when a 2 player 1 uses defined key for a grade and player 2. I don't really understand that. Right, come on, let's try again. Player 2. See these computers that don't just have joysticks. That's a pain in the arse. Right, Kempston. So it says player 1 Kempston, and then player 1 start is number 4. But again, if I can't get this working, which is a pain in the bloody chuff. Come on. It's a bit annoying. It gives you a little intro to start the game, and then it just goes bleh. Right, it's searching for level 1 apparently. Tell you what, I wonder if I do open, and then what I do is we'll put this to +3. This is the very last thing that I'm going to try. Right, and then how do you load a disc into this thing? Disc. Right, Spectrum Games. Also, we want to go to Games, and we want to go to Operation Thunderbolt. Is that going to be the disc? No, I don't think it is it? It's not. Right, 3, 3, there we go, and 4 to start. Right, come on, don't mess me about. If this doesn't work, we're just going to have to imagine what... did we get that? Hey! There we go. Ding dang do. Right, we're in business, lads and ladies. I don't know if Holly's in tonight. Right, first off, the graphics are bloody impressive looking. But, and you know what's coming? This stupid. How many helicopters have you got up there? God, it's like the start of a Vietnam film. Yeah. Although it does feel a tiny bit more playable because you can actually sort of see where you're firing. But again, to not put the crosshair in this game, I think it's just stupid. Yeah, this one is definitely more playable because you can. Wait a minute, it has actually got a crosshair, this one. I've just noticed that. Which is why I'm not actually dead yet, because it's actually possible to play it. Now, did somebody say that the Spectrum one was at 90%? And you know what, I can absolutely see why. Oh, kill the cat! Because you can't afford to blink. You're dead. At least you can spell "you're," which is always good. Yeah, you know what? That's colour me impressed. Yeah, thumbs up for that one. Well, that was worth waiting for. Glad we got to see it. Right, next, let's go for the Amstrad GX4000. Now, I'm assuming it's going to have Operation. There we go, Operation Thunderbolt. Oh, dearie me, that is loud. Hang on. That is mega, mega loud. Oh, hang on, we need to do volume mixer. You want to turn that right down there. Right. You can see the problem right away. View full screen. I don't know if this is going to crash out things. Let's give it a go. Hey! Right, a minute, how do we... Right, we've not actually started. How do we actually start? Press 1 on paddle 2. Press 1 or 2 on paddle 2 to select 1 or 2 player game. Right, it's not doing anything. I don't know, mate. I have to be fair, you know what? I don't think I've ever played the GX. I've got a GX4000, so I've never actually played it using control change configuration. Oh, does this? Wait a minute. Does this actually? All right, this will actually play. Yeah, this will play thingies. Right, anyway, control, what are we looking for? Control, change configuration. I don't know, why is that? Right, we'll just try and restart it again. If we can't get it going, then we're just going to have to Right, that's a shame. It doesn't seem to... I'll try and press some keys. I'll just rattle some keys and see if we can... Right, the joystick's definitely not working. Right, you know what? We're just going to have to kind of go by what it looks like. It looks probably as nice as the Amstrad one, the original Amstrad one. It looks slightly less cluttered. Again, I don't know whether this has the and that'll be that then. I don't know whether it's got the crosshair. The Amstrad one didn't have that. I'm assuming this probably wouldn't have it. Anyway, yeah, sorry, we can't get that one playing, so we're just going to have to come out with that. There we go. Right. Anyway, right. How many more have we got to go? I think we've got the C64. I think there's a few console ones as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. You see just how few games there were released on the GX4000. Not very many at all. Amiga, C64, and SNES to go. Let's try. We'll go for the C64, and then we'll go for the Amiga, and then we'll finish with the SNES. So I'm assuming the C64 is going to have no, what do you call it, crosshair again as well. Opera House, Operation Thunderbolt. There we go. Did this not come on a... What was the game? I thought this came out... No, you know what it was? It came out on the GX4000 was a cartridge. I thought that this maybe came out on the ill-fated, what do you call it? Evening Zipstick, how are you, mate? The ill-fated C64 console. Now, this is a true story. Apparently, there was a game that came out on the C64 console, and now bear in mind the console only had a joypad with a couple of, I don't know, it had a couple of buttons, and one game that released on cartridge, so you can update it or anything. It actually asked you to press a key. And because there are no keys on the C64 console, you simply couldn't start the game. So there you go. Apparently they actually go for daft money as well, although you can't actually play them. They're absolutely shit. Why would anybody want to pay 100? Was it Terminator 2? Yeah, that's mental. Why would you want to spend £100 odd on a console where you can only play cartridge games, where you could get all the games on tape on the C64 for a fraction of the price? Anyway, right, enough of my warblings. Let's crack on. So this is the C64 one, Alt D. Hi, Stephen. How you doing, buddy? How was I Defender back in the day? You know what? I've only literally in the last year started to play Defender, because, as you know yourself, Stephen, it was absolutely brutal. I mean, it's the hardest video game, bar none. I don't care what anybody says. Defender, played properly with keys, is a brutal game. But I was very, very lucky to buy it's a homemade MAME cab, and it's got the proper Defender keys, and it's awesome. It really, really is. And I've been playing, I wouldn't say I play it a lot, but I can get to maybe like 3 or 4 levels in which, you know, isn't bad because it's brutal. But it's a lovely game. Paul Spriggs is one of my mates, and he's I don't know if he's ever held a world record, but Paul is, you know, he can play Defender basically just constantly. Unlimited then, right? No. F8 to start. Nice sound. Who does the? I'm trying to think. Is that Jerome Tell? Is it possibly? I'm not too sure. If Panther was here, he would tell us. Right, F1 start one player game. Oh, wait a minute. F7 options. No. I wonder. Oh, you know what, Adam? When we were playing it the other day there, I had to turn it down. I'll turn it up in a minute. Right, wait a minute. You can use the mouse. Right, what I want to do is have a wee look, because you can. There is an option to use mouse. Mouse settings. Mouse port, joystick 1. Mouse type. Ah, there we go. Right, Neos mouse joystick port 2. Oh, wait a minute. We need to change it back to joystick port 1. Joystick port 1. This will be interesting. You know what? I've never ever played. I've never used a C64 with a mouse. So Neos joystick 1. So we want to go to 4 like that. Then we want to go to full screen. And we want to see if we can start. Is it space for options? F1. Matthew Cannon. Not familiar with that name at all. See if this works. I've never actually played a C64 game on mouse. Right, I'm definitely firing because you can. Oh bollocks! I've just used the. I've just used all my bullets. Oh no! Wait a minute. Oh, something's not right here. I'm not even touching it, and the bullets are just going down. So I'm assuming that mouse thing isn't working. That's a pity. Right, you know what? We're just gonna have to go for joystick. So play game. Try again. Yeah, that's a shame. Alt D and warp. We want to switch the warp off and F8 to start game. Hi Matt, how you doing, mate? Right, okay, let's just go for joystick. So F7 is going to be joystick, yep. Light gun, interesting. And F1. Right, now this isn't doing anything either. Oh, you know what? It's because I need to change the joystick, I think. Yeah, joystick settings. I need to swap joysticks. Swap joysticks. Right, now we're in business. Right. Now hang on. If you hold down the fire button, you do get across here. But if you take your finger off the fire button, then it disappears. I'm going to try again, actually. Now, I think this would play. Well, I was going to say it would certainly play better than a joystick, because obviously a mouse does give you that kind of, you know, being an analog controller, it's going to work better than a joystick. Now, compared to the Amstrad, this has got very, very few enemies. Probably slightly. I've not completed the first level, really. Well, that's a bit easy. Yeah, it's certainly easier. There's not as many baddies in it. And the Amstrad one was just mental. Confiscate ammunition and means of transportation. Presentation in this one is really, really nice. There we go. Oops. It's just a shame the guys at the front are so pixely. Yeah, I mean, this does look nice. Like I said, the first level had a lack of enemies, but they moved convincingly. Wasn't too hard. I do like the graphics in this version are really nice. It's got decent sound effects. Presentation is up there. But trying to play this with a joystick doesn't really work. I suppose, like anything, you know, if you're playing this constantly, and don't forget, if you paid, I don't know what this was, probably $9.95 or something back in the day, you'd have absolutely played it. You know, I'm sitting here playing it for a couple of minutes and saying what a terrible version it is. But yeah, if you would have played this back in the day, then chances are you'd have kind of got used to the controls. Right, I've ran out of bullets. So it's going to be curtains for me, I'm afraid. Oh bollocks! I've got, I've got more bullets again. Was that just? I thought it was just one life. Actually, it's not. Listen, apologies about the kind of lacky content. I know I keep saying that every week, and you know, Arcade in my waffle about apologising about lacky videos. Just real life, really. You know, I've got other things kind of going on at the moment, so actually getting a chance to make videos isn't easy. So that's why I don't mind doing a live one of these, because it's easy to do. It's good fun as well. But you know, when I do get time, I will try and put out normal videos as opposed to, you know, on top of the Friday. I mean, what am I doing at the moment? You get the Friday waffle, you get the Sunday live stream generally, and you're normally getting a kind of live Arcade Perfect My Arse as well. So 3 videos a week's not bad, but I do actually miss doing the normal kind of videos. Wait, hey. Yeah. I think I am doomed to always playing Chinaman. Right, listen, you know what? I don't want to play. Well, let's just have a quick look. Let's have a quick swatch at level 3. That's not something you get very often in a Main Meister stream. I mean, what's it doing? I'm assuming it's loading, is it? It doesn't appear to be doing anything. It's not. I don't think it's loading. Right, anyway, listen, that doesn't matter. That was the C64. So the second last one, we'll tell you what, we'll do the SNES one. Hopefully, I've got the SNES as Operation Thunderbolt. There we go. I'm intrigued to see what this is going to be like. It's going to be either pish or it's going to be really good. Just turn down that sound a tiny wee bit.
Operation Thunderbolt.
Ding dong. Oh yes. Right, let's go for the one that looks most like me. It will be Shin. Right, I'm already thinking that this is going to be based on, or it's going to be influenced by, rather than wait a minute, that's awfully loud. Rather than being a straightforward port. Right, let's come out. You pinpointed 3 targets so far. Oh, bollocks, come on, just give us a game. Don't piss about. Right. Yeah, as expected, this is a lot nicer. And you know what? Because it's obviously it's designed for a gamepad, the cursor actually doesn't move. It's actually quite controllable. I mean, updates, it's alright. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's much different from, oh, what the hell is that? I wonder if this ever supported the, remember the SNES scope thing? I've actually still got one of these. I have to say, I very, very rarely play the SNES. Well, I did. I mean, I loved it. I loved it back in the day, but I never really play it. Right, I think we kind of know what one's going to win, unless, of course, it was out on the FM Towns Marty, which is going to be Arcade Perfect, I would guess. That's interesting, actually, Corona. Yeah, they could have. Why didn't they use mode 7? It could have been silky, silky smooth. Well, it does. Oh, that would be nice. Good evening, meaty Spag. Excellent name, by the way. Yeah, this would be really, really nice. So I can't be arsed. They tag on all these kind of extra kind of front end screens, but to be fair, it sticks. The actual game itself sticks to the kind of the plot, which is, well, I've just opened my mouth, and this is not an arcade, or is this a level in arcade possibly? You're dead. Let's just continue for a second. Is this a level in arcade? I mean, it does look really nice. I would probably say this is more like a kind of tribute to, or a sort of remix, because they always called any game in the SNES was always Super, so I'm surprised they didn't call it Super Operation Thunderbolt. I like the fact that you can take out I don't know what kind of aeroplane that is with a machine gun. But Adam, feel free to stick the link to your video response in the description if you can, not in the description, in the comments. Anyway, yeah, that's the SNES. That's actually good. As I said, it's not. I don't think it's 100% faithful to the arcade one, but it is a nice nice version. Right, the very last one we're going to look at is the Amiga one. What arcade machine would you like in your home? Well, I mean, I'm lucky enough, Stephen. I've got 3 kind of MAME cabinets. So I've got them all. I've got all the games. But I mean, as far as arcade games, original arcade games, you know, forgetting the fact that, you know, I couldn't fix them, but if I was to pick what ones I'd want, I would love a Berserk. I would love a Robotron. I would love a Defender. Star Wars, yeah. Star Wars is a nice game. It's a lot of people's favourite games. But no, I think Berserk, Track and Field as well. Yeah, there we go. And possibly 1942. Right, Operation... oh, bollocks, it helps if you actually... Operation Thunderbolt. 60 million a pop. Evening, Custard. Getting rid of that. Right, okay, let's get going with this one. Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky enough. One of my mates actually built me a bar top, and I mean, it's got MAME in it, and it's got the 2. Evening, Chris. How are you, mate? it's got the... Oh, it's got this crap bloody control system. Yeah, it's got the twin sticks. Yeah, it's, you know what, I mean, this looks excellent. But, you know what, the fact that I can't actually see the crosshair. Come on. Was there not an option? Please tell me there was an option to have that. It's just stupid. I mean, the only way you can see where you're firing is by actually firing. And then you end up, because you're on a limited ammunition, you end up losing all your ammunition just trying to bloody well see where the crosshair is, or where the crosshair isn't. Oh, I don't know. But the fact that quite a few people have said that there was, spray and pray. Yeah, quite a few people have said that there was no options for that. So let's just use my use all my grenades. I mean, graphically wise, this is probably one of the nicest looking ones. In fact, I would probably say it's the nicest looking one. Oh, I want to shoot the cat. Right, you know what? F12 to come out of that. Right, let me just get MAME version running again, so you've got something to look at. Right, anyway, yeah, let's let me find, where's my list of games. So we've got all the different versions. Oh, bollocks, hang on, I need to come out of this because I want to just jump into that. I want to do disable mouse. There we go, and then reload that. Right. Where's the list of games? Right, okay, let's do a summary. Oi, Del, stop preempting my choices. Right, let's talk about them first. Right, the Amstrad one, I couldn't get it working with joystick. Colours were nice, graphics were nice. That's the plus points. The downside is there was far too many baddies on the screen. Far too many. It was just like, you know, they were overrun with baddies. And the second one being you couldn't see where you were shooting, which is just stupid. Amstrad GX4000, again, I couldn't get it playing, unfortunately. Graphically wise, I think it looked slightly less cluttered than the Amstrad, but again, I don't think there was any crosshair. So again, that's a bit pants. The Amiga one, graphically wise, it looked really nice. Well, this is arcade one, obviously. The Amiga one it's definitely the closest looking and sounding to the arcade. But again, the biggest thing for me is it's stupid. You couldn't actually see where you're shooting. Atari ST, slightly worse graphics, slightly worse sound, and again, you can't actually see where you're firing. C64, I thought was actually quite good. Yeah, the first level, I think there's not very many baddies, but it's quite playable. And when you hold down the fire button, you can control it a wee bit better. Still unforgivable that they didn't actually put a proper crosshair. The SNES, we've just played that one. That was really nice. It's certainly the most playable one of them all. But I don't think it was a kind of faithful arcade port. It was more kind of based on, I think the first level was okay. The second level on the SNES, I don't know whether that's a level in later on in the arcade. ZX Spectrum, again, actually quite impressed with that, or surprised I should say. I thought it was going to be complete pants. Again, like the C64 one, it's slightly more playable. Graphics are really good. So, right, in third place, I'm going to go for the ZX Spectrum. Like I said, it looks good. Yeah, it's not got the crosshair, but you can actually control it. Not too bad. Okay, you know what? Let me just come out of that. Let's just bunk. Take that away. There we go. Yeah, the Spectrum one. It looks all right. in fact, it looks really, really good. It plays pretty well. It says it would be even better if I had the crosshair. And yeah, so that's the SNES is going to be third place, so, bronze medal. Second place, I'm going to go for the Commodore 64. It looked nice, it played well, and it's, you know, or it played all right. It certainly played probably. It was playable at least. And the best one's got to be the SNES. Not 100% accurate level wise, but at least you could actually play it. So, should you play any home versions? Nah, stick to the main one. At least you can actually see the crosshair, you know. So yeah, that was whoever decided. If anybody ever gets to see this video that was involved in Operation Wolf, who made any of the, or not Operation Wolf, Operation Thunderbolt, who made the home versions, let us know why you decided not to put a crosshair in. Understand why you wanted to do that. Make it more authentic. Evening, Ian. Goodbye, Ian. But yeah, it made the game completely unplayable. So anyway, guys, listen, thank you as always for tuning in tonight. Until next time, I will hopefully be back on Sunday, normal time. Until next time, guys, as always, have a great week. And yeah, thank you very much for watching.